Author unknown here. This is a personal thanksgiving psalm after being delivered from danger, likely near death. The theme here is God's rescue leads to love, gratitude, and lifelong devotion. I love the Lord, for he heard my voice. The reason for love is clear. God listened and God responded because he turned his ear to me. The psalmist decides, I will call on him as long as I live. Love for God grows out of experienced mercy, okay? Then the cords of death entangled me. He was near death, overwhelmed by distress. Then the turning point, Lord save me. Simple, direct prayer in crisis matter. The Lord is gracious and righteous. God is compassionate, protective of the simple, and rescue of the helpless. Return to your nest, my soul. The situation has changed. Peace returns when trust is restored, okay? Then God delivered him from death, tears, stumbling. I will walk before the Lord in the land of the living, okay? Even when he felt overwhelmed and doubted others, God still delivered him. God's rescue restores life and direction, okay? Then he goes like this. What shall I return to the Lord for all his goodness? His response, lift up the cup of salvation, call on the Lord's name, and fulfill his vows publicly. Gratitude leads to visible commitment, right? Then precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his faithful servants. This shows God cares deeply about his people and even in their suffering. God does not treat them lightly. Then the psalmist sees himself as God's servants. He offers thanksgiving, public praise in the courts of the house of the Lord. The psalm ends, praise the Lord. Rescue leads to lifelong worship. What are key lessons from Psalm 116? First one is, love for God grows from answered prayer. Second lesson, honest cries for help matter. Third lesson, God's characters bring comfort. Fourth lesson, God rescues from life-threatening situations. Fifth lesson, gratitude leads to commitment and worship. Sixth lesson, God values the lives of his people. In summary, Psalm 116 is a personal expression of love and gratitude toward God after being delivered from a life-threatening situation. The psalmist recalls crying out to God in distress and experiencing his compassionate rescue. This leads to renewed peace and commitment to walk faithfully before God. In response to God's goodness, the psalmist vows to worship publicly and give thanks. The psalm teaches that experiencing God's deliverance deepens love, trust, and lifelong devotion. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.